It's January, and you know what that means. It's time to quilt. Join me as I walk to the studio, and let's talk blocks. Welcome to my studio, everyone. This is our first week of our sew-along, and I am so excited. I really, truly am really excited about this endeavor. My name is Shanda Lindsay. I live along the Continental Divide at some remote location in Idaho. I'm going to be making notes throughout the week as I sew these blocks along with you as to observations. This week we're going to do 1 through 4. So hopefully you haven't started sewing yet. If you have, that's fine. You probably have some of the same observations I have. But I just wanted to share some things with you as I sewed here. I think this one's called Raspberries. This one is called Chutes and Ladders. This one is cute. It's called Uh-Oh. And this one is called Reflections. I did have a lot of fun sewing these. They're like little mini puzzle pieces. I did have a comment from a new quilter that she was unsure if she should join in or not. And I thank her for her comment. I answered her in the comment section, but I just wanted to share with the rest of you, if you're a beginning quilter and you're sitting on the fence as to whether you should join in with us or not, you might not want to do all of these blocks. You might not. If you feel like you're struggling or you don't have enough fabric or whatever the reason may be, I would offer the piece of advice that I would rather have you join us and just pick one block a week. Maybe your favorite, maybe the easiest one, whatever you choose, or maybe even 10 blocks out of the whole book, just to quilt along with us and to learn. At the quilt store where I used to work, we called everybody a pre-quilter because we knew that they would love to quilt and not just like sit on the side of the fence line or the sidelines. They were all quilters deep down in their heart. They just didn't know it yet. I am not paid to promote anything that I use or recommend, or any brand names that I say that I'm using, like my Bernina. I have a Gamma long arm. Anything that I refer to, I'm not paid to promote them. I am on Pinterest. If you would like to follow me on Pinterest, I do not have Facebook and I do not have an Instagram account. With that said, I do believe there's a way you can leave me your Instagram account page, and every once in a while send me a picture, or I will go out to your Instagram, I guess I should say, and look at the pictures of your quilt blocks because I would love to see them. I just do not have an Instagram account, nor do I have Facebook, but I do have this YouTube channel and I have a Pinterest account. So if you'd like to go out there and take a peek at my pages, you're more than welcome. The format of these weekly meetings are the sew-along weekly chat, I guess I should say, visit, is I'm just going to be going over some of my observations and show you the quilt blocks. I'll include some pictures of what I am, how they're going together for me, maybe some short videos. And also in these, it's going to be just a short special interest segment, whether it's a recipe or a cookbook or a book review, maybe some life event or travel or gardening tip that I've just recently learned, or whatever. It won't just be all quilting here during these visits with one another. I have an interest in many things. I love to be outdoors. I love to be indoors. I love to read. I'm a very creative being. I am an introvert. I think I've mentioned that in another video. So I just have a lot of hobbies that I like to delve in, and I love to learn. Love to be outside. Just kind of love life. There will be, once in a while, maybe every other week, extra YouTube video posts of just what I'm doing, not quilting related, so that if you want to watch something other than this sew-along, there'll be other things out there. And like I said, inside these sew-alongs, there will be book reviews, photos of what I'm doing, just my life, how I live day to day, kind of boring, but yet I feel it's kind of creative. I do have a degree in accountancy, and tax season is coming upon us, so I am busy at a CPA office in town, but it's nothing I don't think I can juggle both. The rest of the year I'm kind of a little bit more free. One clue: pay attention to your ironing, the direction of your seams. That's a big thing. I learned that the hard way. Most of the seams are going to be ironed open unless specified in the book. I have, as I was sewing this week, I made sticky notes on each page of each one of the pages down here so that I could share with you really quickly. Number one is called Raspberries. It's this block right here. For starters, this was my favorite, mainly because it's red. My favorite colors are red and blue, and you will see me, sorry, the braces just won't let me talk. You will see me use a lot of red and blue in this quilt. Black, I really like all colors, but red and blue are my favorite. Block number one, it was a fun block. That's the only thing I have written on this sticky note. It was fun. It was pretty easy to put together, but like I said, watch your ironing in the back. You have to iron your seams open. There's going to be a lot of bulk in some of these blocks. Second one was Chutes and Ladders. I did switch my red my blue and my black around. See, the top is blue and the bottom is black. It should be black on top and then blue, but I'll make it my own. It's okay. This block turned out fun also. That was a little bit my error. I wasn't paying attention to which way I was sewing that block. The third block is called Uh-Oh. Right here. This one was really fun, but I have to tell you, I had to rip this one out and sew it twice. I had these blocks right here going opposite. So, yeah, the middle came out longer than the top, and I went, yeah, I made a really easy mistake. Dumb mistake, but I did get it put back together right. So uh-oh was an uh-oh for me. I had to resew it a couple times. But I love the color combinations in this one. It's really a fun color combination, the black and the blue all together. And again, pay attention to the way you iron your seams because they do need to be ironed open. The last block, Reflections, was really fun. Right here. The one note I had on this block, it says, tricky, watch the corner angles. There's 4 you have to sew with this stitch and flip method that Carol and Linda wrote and used in the book. I sewed everything the same direction. I was just chain piecing. So you kind of have to watch the way you put on these white corner triangles. If I would have read the directions, it would have been a little bit easier. But anyway, so much for that. Overall, really, really fun blocks to piece together. I enjoyed my sewing time this week. The books, I have 2 books that I want to highlight, and they kind of go together. This one I did a book review on last spring, and Mary Jane Butters, it's called Wild Bread, Sourdough Reinvented. Mary Jane Butters is an Idahoan, and she lives up in northern Idaho. I've gotten this wild hair that I want to bake more bread. I can bake bread, but I'm trying to get a little bit better at it. And I want to start my own yeast. It's better for you than commercial yeast. So I had also found this on my bookcase shelf. I have a library in the house. It's called The Art of Baking with Natural Yeast by Caleb Warnock and Melissa Richardson. And this book and this book together, I think, are going to be my new favorite recipe books. Both are beautiful paper in them. Beautiful photos. There's that one. And there's some absolutely stunning photographs in this book. Just some really, really beautiful pictures. So that's my book review for the week, because I've kind of been sewing, but yet I've also got my mindset on making a little bit better bread. The last thing I want to share with you is the Quilter's Planner for 2019. I am a big planner person. I have to have everything written down. Maybe that's just my mindset. I function better that way. And under my quilting to-do page down here, let me see if there's anything that I really need to show. Well, I probably can't show you these pages. They're kind of got some personal stuff on them. But next week we are doing blocks 5, 6, 7, and 8. So if you want to get ahead just a little bit, you can go at your own pace. I will probably have a few more videos of my actual work in the next week or two. It's this learning curve process as to how the weekly formats are going to go. But mainly watch your ironing direction, have fun, and if you haven't starched your fabrics, you're soon going to find out why I highly recommend that you starch your fabrics. You don't have to wash them, but I do think starching them is invaluable. Like I said, your quilt top, it's going to raise the bar on construction, on the way it goes together, on the look and the longevity of the quilt top. I just think starch is invaluable right now, especially for small pieces like this. I think that's all. Enjoy your week. I will put some pictures after this talking thing on the construction of some of my blocks. I hope you got your design boards made. You'll soon too find out why those are so invaluable. And we'll see you next week. The buzzword for this week is these blocks are addicting.